A young boy, Henry Jekyll, witnesses his father's actions, which leave a strong impression on him. His father reacts sharply to his son's witnessing this. The event leaves a deep imprint on Henry's memory and significantly shapes his perception of the world. Many years later, Henry Jekyll has grown up, become a doctor, and earned respect in society. In addition to his practice, he engages in research, striving to study the human psyche and find new methods of pain relief. To this end, he experiments with various substances that can influence consciousness. During one of his experiments, the doctor accidentally tries a mixture he was working on. The substance, originally intended for medicinal purposes, has an unexpected effect on him. Another side of his personality emerges within him. This second self gradually begins to take control. Henry becomes more secretive and often leaves the house at night. His actions and demeanor change noticeably. Over time, he increasingly transforms into Hyde, another side of his nature that leads him into the darkest parts of the city. Strange events begin to occur in London. People are disappearing, and the atmosphere in the city becomes uneasy. Scotland Yard launches an investigation, trying to determine who is behind it. Henry's wife, Elizabeth, increasingly notices changes in his behavior. He increasingly leaves the house without explanation, returning only in the morning. She begins to suspect that something important is behind his disappearances. One night, Elizabeth decides to follow her husband. She sees him heading to less desirable neighborhoods, where people of his social class usually avoid. There, he behaves completely differently than at home. It becomes clear to her that he is living a double life. Meanwhile, the police continue their investigation. Traces point to a connection with one person, but there is no direct evidence. The case reaches a dead end. Once again, Henry finds himself at Hyde's mercy. Elizabeth follows him and finds herself in a place where all the hidden aspects of his life become apparent. She manages to escape, but Hyde follows her home. That a tragedy occurs at home. Afterward, Hyde transforms back into Jekyll. On the surface, he once again appears as a respectable doctor, allowing him to evade detection. Henry continues to remain in the shadows, maintaining his duality. His other self remains, meaning the story continues, leaving a sense of incompleteness and an unsettling future.